Yes, Prophet. How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm very fine.
Yeah, mimi naitwa Andrew, natoka Uganda.
Okay.
Mimi najua Kiswahili kidogo kidogo, but right now
Okay.
I stay in South Africa right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that's why. But I'm very happy to hear someone who speaks Swahili because you know Swahili is our language. So
Unakaribishwa ndugu, unakaribishwa. Hapo
that,
unatoka wewe Mganda. Nashukuru kabisa.
asante
Kiswahili ni
sana.
lugha. Eh.
So mimi najua Kiswahili kidogo kidogo, yeah. So mimi nasema uzungumuze Kiingereza because some people here they don't understand Swahili.
Yeah, the same thing. And also, I was I mean it. I thought maybe you know Swahili proper as.
No, I know a little bit because I grew up I grew up in Rwanda, whereby we could, and you know, my mother is a Ugandan and then my father is a Rwandan. So we couldn't speak that. And you know, my mother is from the Western Uganda, whereby they speak Lunyankole. We don't like speak that much of Swahili. But I hear when someone is speaking, I hear Swahili everything.
Yeah, that is correct. You know, what I've been saying here, I've been mostly touching the point of life change.
I
You know, there are lots of things that are happening here on earth. Instead of people loving, as the scripture saying, we love ourselves, as the Christ Jesus said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You see, if we keep standing on that point of that instruction, of that law that given by Christ Jesus, you know, this type of a hate, you know, hating ourselves for no reason, that we see how this hate will stop. For us to destroy this kind of a hate, let's continue loving each other. You know, sometimes we find ourselves in the country where we are hated, not because we're doing wrong, just because we are blackmailed. You can find yourself that you are hated without any wrongdoing, just because you were blackmailed. Either you're coming from some tribe, you're coming from some country, you know, you're coming from some nation. The same thing like we find ourselves in regionalism, tribalism, antagonism, racism. All these has nothing to do to as a Christian, as we mean to be Christ-like. Why hating ourselves for no reason? Why not crying for God, to God of the heaven, to create pure heart in us? This is a prayer that I've been talking about. Many brothers and sisters, they may continue going there in their bedroom and crying to God to change their lives. It's a simple thing. It's not something like will cost you millions, will cost you billions. That's a small thing. You know, there are a lot of brothers that are just, you know, keeping, you know, hate, envy, jealousy, antagonism. See those things, they just keep as a fruit in their heart. And they imagine if they're helping them. I've never seen a person who had been helped by hate. Never, no one.
Need to love one another.
You sometime hating someone who's gonna help you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've realized, I've seen that people who are standing to help and are the same people who are hated. How do you need help from someone you're hating? Can you be helped? How can you get help from someone you're hating?
You can't.
One hand, you need help from this man. Another hand, you're hating the same person. How those two things can work?
They can't.
This is why we need to love each other. No matter different mother tongues, no matter different provinces, no matter different countries, one thing, we are all human beings. There is no one that is an animal. No one is a tree. No one is an aquatic creature. All of us, we are human beings. We are breathing. No matter different color, different color, but we still have a brain. And there is no one that created this brain that we have. I've a black, another one is this color, another one is that color. No, I speak my mother tongue, another one speak her mother tongue, his mother tongue, wherever. We all have a brain, and we didn't create these brains in us. There is only one in the heaven, Almighty Jehovah, Almighty Creator of creators, who created these brains. And when we're standing, maybe with some educated brothers and sisters, we have to understand that there is no a brain with these people of this tribe or of these people of this color, which is above than the brain of other people of this color. I always speak that. Some people are hating themselves due to their colors, due to their tribe, due to who they are, because of the ignorance, they're ignoring who they are. Who can standing in front of academics and speaking that these academics of this continent or these academics of this country and these academics of this part of the area are very intelligent than these academics of the other continent or the other part of the world. That is useless when people standing and speaking those nonsense. We have a brain. The same brain created by one God. And I'm sure that the God who created all of us, he knew better all of us. And he didn't put the smartest brain in only some people of this tribe or of this color skin. No. No, it's not that. It's not as it operating like that. If you meet black people, they are very intelligent black people who can be very smart and very intelligent than some people of other colors. As also, there can be also some stupid who are just like that, because the level of intelligence, we know that the brain has a level. Every continent, we still have those very smart, we still have those very clever, we still have these ones that are very stupid, we still have these ones that are medium intelligent, we still have these ones that are stupid. All over the world, we have those kind of brothers and sisters, every corner of the place. So don't be astonishing when with your color standing and teaching the people who are not of your color, and they find yourself very intelligent than all of them there in front of you. But because of this blackmail, some brothers and sisters are hating themselves. Some brothers and sisters are underrating themselves, while they don't understand who they are. I'm not here politicizing, I'm not here generalizing, I'm not here putting fingers at these brothers and sisters, as mostly when I'm speaking the truth here, they always report me to this TikTok so that they may cancel this this devotion, because I'm mostly speaking the truth. Let's continue standing and crying to God to say, create a pure heart in me, in you, in anyone. You may continue to love yourself. That pure heart will help you to not hating yourself, to not underrating yourself, to stand as other human beings, to see other people as you. No matter their tribe, no matter their color skin, no matter who they are, no matter their political parties, no matter who they are, you may be feeling like you love them as they love yourself, as they love themselves, as you love yourself. That is a prayer which I was directing today from the book of Psalm 51, verse 10, a person crying to God to create a pure heart in him, a person crying to God to create a pure heart in her. Some people finding themselves hating, not by their will, because they are pushed to do so. So when we keep motivating them, when we keep calling them, when we keep showing them the right way, the right direction to follow, we are not insulting, as I always say. Calling someone and telling someone to go to a good direction is not an insult, as other people thinking. Telling someone to follow a right way, it's not a blackmail, as other people think. Speaking the truth about the evil of the world, mostly people doing, it is not a blackmail. It's not a blackmail, as people think. When we speak the truth here, they think like we are blackmailing them. They think like we are portraying them bad. But no, we're just standing here to help each other. It's not easy for someone to come out of the snare of a Satan without being told, without being instructed, without being teaching. You don't know exactly that someone doesn't know if he is in the snare of a Satan or she is in the snare of a Satan, because the person is ignorant. She doesn't understand. He doesn't understand who she is and who he is. He doesn't understand the way she is, the way he is. But if some people got the four eyes, sees exactly where that person is, and helping to come out of it, it is not a blackmail, it is an assistance. It can be called otherwise. When some brothers and sisters don't want to stop to do evil, they can blackmail you in other way. When you're speaking the truth about few things that they're doing behind the darkness, when you're preaching about, they can call you names. While you are not wrong, you are not bad person, you are a good person. And always say, a person who speaks the truth to help you coming out of where you are in a wrong thing that you find yourself in, that is not a bad person. If today Africans, they are in a new colonization, and they still those patriots who keep speaking the truth about how to come out of this neo colonization or this colony that is still sticking in the brains of the Africans. Those people that are keep speaking that are not doing bad, speaking those truths and directing other brothers and sisters come out of this neo-colonization. It is not a problem. And they are not a problem to us. And when other ones here other side, they're blackmailing them due to some media, some paid media, which always break any knowledge which come for the good of some people in Africa, wherever. They steal those media that will keep standing. They are financed to destroy any good knowledge that is coming to help other people to come out of a neo-colonization. And instead of listening to the patriot who is explaining the truth, who is speaking the truth, people, they will focus on the media, which is destroying the good that they have. That is how this world is about. People will be happy to listen to the media, which is there to destroy them most, than listening to the people, to the patriots who are standing to help. That is how this world is set about. This is why you can mostly see some leaders, instead of coming together and share knowledge to help, they just stand to destroy themselves, because everyone wants his share. Everyone wants himself to be known, himself to be this, himself to be doing this. Due to what? Due to selfish. What selfish helping? There has never one helped by selfish. Selfish behavior, selfish attitude, selfish way of living, selfish. Who been helped? We had more good leaders here in Africa, and they died. They've been killed. They've been sold by the people who hated them. They are people who hated them, not who loved them. Someone bring a bread on your table. Someone bring a bread on the table. Someone is standing to feed other brothers and sisters, and the same brothers and sisters coming to kill that person because of the same hate that many brothers and many friends growing in. Hating yourself. hating ourselves, destroying ourselves. When the patriots are destroyed, true patriots are destroyed, it's like we are destroying ourselves. How are we going to progress when these patriots are standing to help and they are killed by the same people that are there help? I've seen lots. A person who's up and down finding put a bread on the table, the same people that is feeding and the same people killing him, forgetting that tomorrow they're gonna need the same bread again. This is what is happening most of the times. You can stand today to help, and after standing to help, you'll be destroyed by those that you helping. That is how this world is about. Not because they understand themselves, because they don't understand who they are. Yeah, we need to pray for unity and love. Thank you, my friend. May God bless all of you, brothers and sisters, who always join this devotion. This is not, it is not a political devotion, as other people think. I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. I'm just a simple patriot. I'm just a simple servant of God, the master prophet Alfonso Warally Ngengethe. When it comes to speak the truth, how can we hide the truth? We don't need to hide the truth. When we are given a platform to speak the truth, let's continue speaking it. Because only the truth free people. By hating ourselves as Africans, as brothers and sisters, by hating ourselves, we'll never gain anything. Nothing we're gaining. We are just ridiculizing ourselves. We are just losing what we have. Let us pray.